He's one of the most guarded players in the game, but nowhere is Brian Urlacher more himself than when he's fishing. We met up with Brian off the waters of Marco Island, Florida, where he gave us a day on the boat and a glimpse into his world.
I just like being out there. My phone doesn't work. You know, it's great. I got my brother out there, Eddie. I usually have a couple more buddies, too.
You want to introduce your crew to us?
Yeah.
All right, tell us who we have.
The guy keeps catching all the fish. It's PJ. This is his boat, the yellowfin. This is my little sister, Casey. JR, over here. The guy keeps tying little slip knots, Stevie. And the guy keeps ripping the lips off is Eddie, Urlacher over there. How did we meet, Eddie boy? I used to dunk on Eddie at the East Bank Club in Chicago playing basketball. Hey, he's only 5'11", so it's not hard to dunk on him. You got nothing to say.
He may get dunked on, but Eddie started our day off with a bang. 30 seconds in, and the fish were biting, as was Brian.
Come on, come on. Pull on, Bill, come on.
Open season, I
That's a big one.
30 seconds right
It took you about half an hour for a 10-pound fish.
I've noticed you have to have very thick skin to hang with this fish.
Yeah, we have a good time. If you don't have thick skin, you're not going to do so well out there.
You were very confident as we came out here. Now, how would you assess things?
As a whole, we're doing good. Individually, I'm not doing so hot right now. I caught one little, what I catch, a lane snapper. This guy keeps tying me slip knots. I don't know what's wrong with my fish. That's the one I caught right there. JR caught the same one. I got the I'm not doing so well. But we got a lot of fish in the boat though right now. How many we got? How many we got in there? We went off good there. We got a permit right out of the gate and then kind of slowed down. But we're back on now. We're back on the fish again.
Got Lawrence first fish of the day here. It's a yellowtail snapper.
I've earned my keep.
You earned your keep. Let's get another one.
But fish weren't the only thing some of us were catching. 2 of the 9 people on board wound up getting sick. You can probably guess which 2. How do you feel?
I don't feel good right now. I'm a little queasy. I think you are too. I don't know. I'm not doing good right now though. I know that much.
How nauseous were you really?
I started out good. You know, I knew I was going to get queasy. I always get queasy. I think the heat does it more than anything. I was very disappointed. My brother got, they got pictures of me throwing up on the side of the boat. We got a fish.
I know, this is better.
Right, you all right, bro?
How about a raw pork sandwich? Eggs real runny.
That's okay. I'll do it to them one of these days. I'll return the favor.
Who wants some sushi?
But my favorite part was still you over the boat, throwing up, and then watching that line get a little bite next to you, and like that, you just jumped up and grabbed that fish.
Fish, you can't let the fish go. It's like once I threw up, I was back to normal.
And back to his game, finally hooking the big one. The battle was on, and not just with the fish.
It's just fun to relax, if you call it relaxing, getting yelled at the whole time when you're trying to catch a fish. I can't stand it when I have a big fish on and everyone's yelling at me. Or what I think is a big fish, you know, it's a fight, so you're pushing and pulling, everyone, reel down, pull up, reel down, pull up. I know what to do, don't tell me. And they're yelling at me the whole time, but I do the same thing to them, so it makes it more fun. It stresses you out when you're catching the fish.
Yeah,
because you're like, if I lose this fish, they're gonna kill me the whole day. That's what you're thinking, or I'm thinking in the back of my mind. So you don't want to snap it off, but it's just it's stressful, but it's fun because like, there's no phones. It's your buddies, you're fishing, and there's no worries out there.
This is unreal. Honestly pathetic. Cow. This is like, what's the equivalent? Adrian Peterson running for 250 yards?
On Monday Night Football?
Hey, what's playing at the midnight show?
All right, quit messing around. Let's land this.
All right, let's go.
Well, hold on. You don't muscle him, JR. We ripped the lips off and all that bad stuff.
He likes positive reinforcement.
We've been working for 35 minutes now.
Let me hear some positive reinforcement.
Let's try that.
Coach
You're
him
doing
up
a
that.
good
Come on, Brian. You get him, man.
Test on my line.
Get him close enough.
I'm swinging a miss.
Oh, we're screwed now. Hold on. Come on, JR. Don't screw me up.
Come on, JR. Seriously. Yeah. Get him, JR.
Not in the boat yet. Hold on.
Yeah, girl.
Look at that. See that gaff job right in the belly? That
It's about a 70-pound permit right there.
bigger than yours, Eddie.
Way bigger than yours.
Not even close, Eddie. That's much bigger than yours.
Yours is big, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Permit. Our second permit of the day.
And the biggest one.
The second and the biggest. Tired? Nope, I don't get tired.
I get a little
Hey, that was
winded.
good fish.
Sometimes I get winded, but I don't get tired.
You need a tough love.
Yeah, thanks for all your support while I was reeling in, guys. I appreciate that.
Motivate you.
When the fish are biting, you got to take advantage of it. It doesn't matter how sick you are. You just don't know when you're going to get days like that. And that's the best day I've ever had out there. I mean, we could have caught fish for 3 more hours. You know, we just got tired of catching them. We hit our limit, so it's time to go.
One of my favorite things about yesterday was seeing who you surround yourself with, because most of your peers, a lot of your peers hang out with a lot of yes men. You don't have any, it seems.
I don't have no yes men, that's for sure. They're no men. They go against everything I say. They go against it. It seems like I do the same thing to them, though. So I try. You know, we have a good time. They're fun. We do a lot of stuff together. We hang out a bunch back in Chicago, and I have a lot of other good friends like that. All my friends are pretty much smart butts. So if you don't have thick skin, you can't hang out with us.
Coming to Chicago and being the man, and I'm sure having everybody trying to get a piece of you. Did you have to sort of learn quickly who to let in and who not?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like I'm a friendly guy, so people get in pretty easy. But the people I do let in, they're my really good friends now, and I'm glad I let most of them in because now they're my best friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that about you. Are you a trusting guy?
Yeah, I'm maybe sometimes too trusting, I think, but my brother would tell you that because he gets mad at me a lot of times. But he's protective, you know. We're brothers. We try and protect each other best we can.
It's funny because when I do research on you before an interview, the way that you were described going into the league, it was charmingly naive, gullible, down home country, kind of, that was the vibe around you then. Are you still that guy?
I'm the same guy. You know, I still feel like I'm not naive as much as I was back then. I was raw. I didn't know, you know. I'm from New Mexico, from a small town in New Mexico. I went to school in Albuquerque, which was really big for me at the time. It was 700,000 people. That was huge. Coming from 8,000 to 700, then going to 10 million in Chicago is a huge jump, you know. And maybe I wouldn't say naive, but I was maybe a little raw. I'll say that. I didn't know what to expect or what was going on or why people were talking to me all the time.
I know you don't care what other people think of you, but what do you think people think of you?
I don't know what people think of me, to tell you the truth. I know what my friends and my people who know me think of me, and that's really all that matters to me and my family, which, you know, maybe I shouldn't be that way, but I'm not too worried about what other people think.
That's a 31-year-old talking. Would you have said that at 23?
I used to get, you know, I took things personal back then, you know, because the media was market so big in Chicago. I never dealt with that before, and I got there, and when there was something bad about me, I was like, why are they writing this? You know, I don't feel like it's not true, or maybe it was true, but I didn't think it was true, you know, and people had a lot of opinions, so I did get a little sensitive early in my career.
Coming up on Vizio Profiles, one of his toughest opponents to conquer, Brian Urlacher versus the media.